Hello Geminis, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and this is the new year reading for you all. I just hope it helps and all the best for the new year. So let's see what are the messages for Geminis. For the month of January we have the Queen of Cups, February we have the Temperance, March Eight of Pentacles, April the Death card, then Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, okay, the Star, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Overall energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so as far as the overall energy is concerned for the year, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things start moving forward in a good direction. So this is the year of changes, and that we can see in the spread also. So for January we have the Queen of Cups. So definitely you are emotional about something, and it's like you're just thinking as to where to invest, how to invest my emotions. Okay, it's something regarding your emotions on which you are, I should say, you are contemplating and thinking about where to invest or something of that sort. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups. So for the Queen of Cups we have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So definitely you are ending something here, you are done with something, you want a new beginning, and that is what you are thinking with the Hermit being there. So you're trying to listen to your inner voice as to what you actually want, what is the new beginning which you actually want, and how you should progress in that direction. You want stability, you want something long term, okay, and that is what you are thinking as to where should you invest your emotions. Now it can be a relationship, it can be anything in life regarding which you are emotional. Okay, in February we have the Temperance. So definitely trying to balance something here, or balance your life, taking a moderate approach, perhaps dealing with patience. Okay, so let's clarify the Temperance. So for the Temperance we have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so there is, I think, there is a situation which is causing definitely a lot of anxiety. There is a lot of confusion as to what you should do. Again, it's the same type of a vibe which is carrying on. Okay, and it is something which is really troubling you. It can be that you have many options lying ahead of you. You really don't know what to choose and which one is right, perhaps, and that is what is troubling you. Or it can be that while you are trying to move towards release the past and move towards something new, there are many options you are trying to choose, but in between there are energies of the past which are troubling you, which needed to be left behind, which are supposed to be left behind. You need to release and move forward before you are able to choose correctly. It can be that also, and that is what you are trying to balance. In the month of March we have the Eight of Pentacles. You are definitely investing in something solid. Okay, you are really working hard and building up solid foundations for yourself. So let's see what that Eight of Pentacles is. So for the Eight of Pentacles we have the King of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the High Priestess. Okay. So I think you are really working hard towards what you actually want to achieve. With the Two of Swords you are trying to think of the ways and the means as to what to do, how to achieve, and trying to take some sort of a decision, trying to listen to your inner voice, and that is what you are working hard on. You are really working hard on something you are really emotional about. You want it, you really want it, okay, and you are thinking of the ways and means to do it. But what I feel is it is something which you are doing on your own. I really don't feel that there is much. It's something all inside you. You are not sharing it with anyone. People don't know about it. Wherever you are investing, in whatever area of your life you are investing, you are really emotional about it. You are just listening to your inner voice and doing whatever you feel is right for you, or whatever you feel should be done. It can be the effort which is being done on releasing the past also, and it can be the effort which is required to come out of it and move ahead in life and do whatever you want in life, or whatever you are feeling emotional about. In the month of April, we have the death card. So something here is coming to an end for something else to come in. So let's clarify the death card. So for the death card, we have the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Cups. You do want a new beginning, but you are waiting for a new beginning, but you are waiting for a new beginning, you are waiting for perhaps even some sort of a reconciliation, or maybe you are just waiting for the old times to be back, the happy times to be back, when you used to be with your friends and family and something of that sort. So whatever is ending is giving you, so after whatever has ended, there is a time of pause, there is a time in which you are just thinking and wanting a new beginning, but it is not happening. So it is a phase, a static phase. After the death card, something has ended and you're waiting for something new to come in life, which can bring you happiness and sort of laughter, or that happiness in your life. So you're waiting for that. So it is that waiting time here in the month of April. In the month of May, we have the Ace of Cups. So definitely a brand new beginning in love or something which you're emotional about. Let's see what is this Ace of Cups. So for the Ace of Cups, we have the Sun. Wow. The Emperor, the Sun, and the Justice. Now this is huge. All the three major cards over the Ace of Cups. So this is things getting balanced, things getting sorted out, justice being delivered, and it is giving you a lot of happiness. If it is a legal matter, goes in your favor. Okay, otherwise whatever it is something which is giving you power, which is giving you happiness, things are getting balanced, life is getting sorted out. And even if there is some sort of a truth which is being released or revealed to you, it is something which is giving you a lot of happiness, and it is putting you in the position of authority, control, promotion, whatever you want. So you are getting what you want. You are getting justice if that is what it is you are looking for, and a brand new beginning in love if that is what you are wanting. Then we have the High Priestess. So here we have major cards. High Priestess, you are not making much moves here. You're trying to listen to your inner voice, or maybe whatever you are doing or thinking, you are not revealing it to people. Okay, High Priestess, we have the Two of Cups, the Hangman, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so there is a relationship over here in which you want commitment, you want happiness, you want stability. Okay, but somehow with the High Priestess and Hangman, what I feel is, even though the energies are there, there is something which is causing a pause here in this, some sort of stagnation here. Maybe it is a phase of stagnation, and then it moves on towards commitment and happiness. See, one more thing which I'm getting is, maybe you are trying to listen to your inner voice and trying to view things from a fresh or a clearer perspective as to how to take this relationship from the Two of Cups to the Four of Wands, from an initial budding thing towards commitment and a long-term relationship. That's what I'm getting. So that is what you, with the High Priestess, that is what you are trying to think and evaluate as to how this can be done. So there is a relationship over here, or a partnership, or friendship, or a business partnership, whatever it is something which is beautiful and precious for you, and perhaps you are wanting to move towards the next step in this relationship, and that is what you are thinking about and trying to give it time so that the correct decision can be taken. With the Judgment being here, it is something here which is calls for a decision, and it is perhaps related to the past. So let's clarify the Judgment here. So for the Judgment, we have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a decision which needs to be taken regarding a new beginning over here, and it is something in which you have really invested. This is something deep rooted. This is something which has been, in which you have invested quite many years. You've been very emotional about it, and it is a time to take a decision so that a new beginning can be made in that direction, whatever the situation here is. It is calling for a decision in a situation which is, in which all your money, emotions, it's like You've invested here in every way, emotionally as well as financially. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, it is a promise of something new here, a new step being taken, a promise of something new coming up, a new beginning, promising stability. So for the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Tower, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So this Tower seems to be a good one. So this seems to be an unexpected new beginning which is giving you happiness, it is giving you passion, it is giving you commitment, it is giving you a family here. It can be a relationship which shows up unexpectedly, or it can be a relationship which you did not think can move in this direction of a family. Okay, else otherwise, if it is not a relationship, then there is a new beginning which is coming up, a new opportunity, unexpected new opportunity, which is going to make all your dreams come true and is going to give you a lot of happiness and stability also. Here we have the Star. So definitely wishes coming true, dream coming true. Let's clarify the Star. So for the Star, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. So Geminis, this is big. Nine of Cups, things are changing. Things are changing, wishes being fulfilled, dreams coming true, new beginnings, a lot of happiness. Things start moving in your favor here. With the Two of Swords being here, there is something here. Not everything is not one story. There are many other aspects of life which can be the highlight of that particular month. So here with the Two of Swords, there is a situation which is sort of troubling you, and you are thinking as to what should be done about it. So for the Two of Swords, let's clarify. For the Two of Swords, again we have the Judgment, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So again, a decision has to be made here regarding which you are thinking and analyzing in every way. This decision can be, it can be in your friend circle, it can be at workplace, it can be some teamwork, it can be a love triangle. The Nine of Swords here, a lot of anxiety, lot of overthinking. Let's see what that Knight of Swords is. For the Nine of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, the Devil, the Knight of Cups. The same energy which showed up for Taurus in the month of February or March, I think. Here there is love, there is emotions, there is purity of love, there is everything, but there is something here which is diminishing the purity and the, I should say, beauty of this Knight of Cups. There is something here which is troubling. Now this can be anything which is not healthy for the relationship. It can be some sort of addiction, some pattern which needs to be corrected, some obsession, some habit, something here which needs to be corrected. Maybe some impulsive behavior also with the Knight of Swords. Okay. Maybe the rushing in very fast and that impulsiveness may be the thing which needs to be corrected or worked upon for the beauty of this relationship. Since we have the Knight of Cups, the overall energy is very beautiful, but there is something which is sort of diminishing the happiness of this Knight of Cups. Here we have the Three of Wands, so definitely moving towards a new, turning your back towards something and moving towards something new, waiting for something new to come in. Let's clarify the Three of Wands. So for the Three of Wands, we have the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, and Six of Wands. So definitely there is a heartbreak here from which you want to move away. There's a heartbreak, there is a fight, there's an argument which has happened over here, which has caused a heartbreak, and you are wanting to come out of it, you are releasing it, you are finally turning your back towards it, moving towards something new, moving towards something which is towards which you feel more happiness and more passion about. So you are releasing something here and moving towards something which you feel will bring you happiness. So that is what at least you want energetically. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy. The Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. You are working hard on balancing something here. and perhaps that is what you are doing secretly. It's your within you. Maybe there is an aspect with the devil also was there. Maybe there is an aspect in your life in which you feel that you are getting away with things. Maybe you've been manipulating things, or somebody has this some sort of manipulation, deceit, or something of that sort has been going on. Then that is what you are trying to work hard on and balance your own life and balance your situation, something of that sort. And once you are able to do that, perhaps that is what is going to change your life. So Geminis, that's all I have for you. Hope it helps, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye. Thank you.